These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We start with the latest on that breaking news. Take a look. You can see the flames right there after police say a driver intentionally crashed into a tanker truck. Fire and hazmat teams on the scene for several hours now, causing traffic disruptions all day long. We sent you a breaking news alert on this as soon as the crash happened near 57th Avenue in Camelback. ABC15 here to help you navigate this traffic alert and closure that's not far from the Camelback exit on Grand Avenue. So if you usually exit there for your commute, some other options are either Indian School or Bethany Home. And remember, you can always check traffic conditions at abc15.com/traffic. Another big story we're tracking. A man is dead and a woman hospitalized after Phoenix police say he forced her into his car, ultimately leading to a deadly officer-involved shooting in Gilbert. It's happened just after midnight, but started hours earlier when police say they received a 911 call about a woman being forced into a man's car. Now, fast forward to just after midnight when officers spotted the suspect's vehicle in Gilbert. Suspect was killed. The woman now in the hospital. Our Jean Caffrey following up with investigators, working on a live report for you, still ahead here at 4. 2 people are dead after an early morning crash in Peoria. Sweet James chopper up over that scene near 87th Avenue and Cactus. Peoria police say the driver of the second vehicle stayed on scene and is cooperating. Police believe both speed and impairment could be factors in this crash. On Wildfire Watch, ABC15 keeping an eye on the Brady fire burning south of Prescott. Neighbors north of Pine Flat still out of their homes as crews work to contain those flames. Latest data shows the fire has scorched some 350 acres. Tracking the latest on the investigation into that deadly Scottsdale plane crash from earlier this week. NTSB crews say they are retrieving the wreckage from the runway today. Airport officials believe the landing gear may have failed, likely causing the Learjet to crash into another jet. We've confirmed the pilot who died is 78-year-old Joey Vitosky. He became a pilot in 2019, but according to the FAA, had been a certified flight engineer since 1978. 3 other people were injured on the Learjet. Another person was also injured on the other plane. We know the price of food, housing, and gas matter to you. Now, state lawmakers are taking steps to try to bring some relief. But will those efforts actually go anywhere? A group of Democratic lawmakers are pushing their colleagues at the legislature to pass bills to lower prescription drug costs and regulate corporate ownership of rental properties.
This legislature can make Arizona more affordable, but some of our lawmakers are prioritizing the wrong things, like bills on cryptocurrency or tax cuts for the rich and protecting corporate interests, things that don't really resonate with everyday Arizonans.
Republicans also tackling affordability. GOP lawmakers are working on a number of bills to cut taxes, including a proposal to ban sales tax on most groceries. Given our divided state government, whether anything actually gets signed into law remains a big question. 2 members of the military in the hospital after their jet crashes into the ocean. Plane going down this morning in San Diego. Navy spokesperson says the 2 pilots ejected safely and were rescued from the water less than a minute later. We're working to get an update on the condition of those 2 pilots and what may have led up to the crash. Just 3 months after the 2024 election, and the 2026 election cycle is already taking shape. Republican Karen Taylor Robson officially launching her bid for Arizona governor this morning. Robson last ran in 2022, losing the Republican primary to Kari Lake. The Robson campaign says she's running to secure the southern border, boost the economy, and give President Trump a major ally at the Arizona Capitol. Valentine's Day is almost here, and this year the National Retail Federation expects record spending, $27.5 billion. Zoreen Shaw breaks down the top items and spending trends.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. We still have this big winter storm coming in, and we are tracking it impacting Arizona on Thursday and Friday as it makes its way in from the west. Chances for rain in the valley, snow in the high country, and winter weather advisories now issued for Flagstaff and parts of the rim, where we could see 2 to 6 inches of snow out of this storm for areas above 6,000 feet in elevation. We also have a winter storm warning north rim of the Grand Canyon, where we could see up to 2 feet of snow out of this storm. So in our high highest elevations, this will be a good snowmaker, but that snow level is going to be riding high at 6,000 feet, so not all of us will see it. Of course, we won't see any snow in the valley either. We'll be in the 70s tomorrow and kick in a chance for showers in the evening forecast that will continue overnight into Friday morning. Friday, we might see a few thunderstorms mixed in too. Breezy winds and a high of 70 degrees. Then we dry things out over the weekend and start another climb that'll take us into the upper 70s for at least the first half of next week.